Good morning. So today I'm going to be talking about John chapter 6, verses 1 to 15, the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. And I'll be upfront, I'm a week late on this video because it was quite difficult to really think of something to talk about with it, not because it's a really vague and obscure passage. In fact, it's the opposite. It's one of the most famous stories in the Bible. So to try and think of something new to talk about was difficult. So it wasn't until I kind of sat and I really took in verse 9 in this passage where things started to open up for me. Verses 8 to 9, so it says, "Another of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. 'Here's a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go amongst so many?'" And yeah, I mean, obviously in this situation, 5,000 people, not including the women and the children, have travelled to go and see Jesus, to hear his teachings, to be healed, all that kind of thing. So this is like a big crowd of people. Like at that time, this would have been like whole towns have flocked to see Jesus, and this would be a big, obviously this is a big situation. You want to keep the crowd, keep them happy, keep them fed, and it isn't outside the realms of Jesus' capabilities to feed these people by himself. We learn in Exodus that God is able to feed the people in the wilderness just by providing manna. So this is something that Jesus is able to do. But what he does is he asks the boy in the crowd to bring some food, and like they aren't idiots. They know that what the boy's brought isn't enough. But I think that's just a really interesting kind of lesson to learn from this story, is that, we all don't have enough. We all fall short. When we're presenting something to God, we might feel that what we're given isn't enough for the situation. But if we do give that, what we have, whether it's enough or not, if we give it to God, God is able to multiply that. And I think that's just really it's really fantastic, just lesson to learn from God, and whether that's the financial things, or whether it's our talents, or just even our time and effort. God can use us to multiply what we have into something even greater. And yeah, so I think that's all. I think that's all I've really got to say about it. Just that reminder that whatever we have today, give it to God, and God will do more with it.